XRP is on the move. XRP has woken up, finally breaking from Cointelegraph. XRP surpasses McDonald's in market cap, becoming more valuable than the global fast food chain. It literally just ate up McDonald's, pun intended. But one day, this is just my belief, I believe that XRP will be above Nvidia. Its market cap is at $4.2 trillion. Perhaps even within the cycle, it will surpass Nvidia, right? Could it happen? Yes, guys. I'm pretty sure that's XRP around near $100 or somewhere around that region, guys. So I do believe so. It is possible. Why? Because the only way is upwards, guys. Okay, so here we go. Here's the thing. I told you guys, you may as well just go all in. I'm not kidding, right? This thing will not stop. Is Aladdin doing his job? Yes, it is right now. But sometimes Aladdin does like to play tricks, right? It does sometimes like to create some type of fake out, okay? I'm not saying this is going to happen because right now it looks extremely bullish, guys. And that's why I said, if you're not already in, you may as well just go all in. Even if you buy at this high, it's at literally at the all-time high. Even if it does somehow dump, which I don't even know if it will, right? It's going to get pushed back up. So no matter what, you're going to be in profits. If you haven't already bought in, you're still going to be in profits in the weeks to months to come, even if you buy at the all-time high, because what we like to do is long tops and short bottoms, and we still make money out of it. Exactly, right? So this thing just it's just so simple, guys. Consolidation, pump. Consolidation. What's the next move here? Pump, right? Aladdin will take us to the promised land. I'm not kidding. The fact that XRP is $3.42 right now is absolutely mind-boggling to me. Genuinely, who is buying this? They are not on Twitter. They are not on TikTok. Guess who? Exactly. The robot that controls all the markets. That's bullish on XRP, and you're not. Now this has to be one of the most funniest XRP videos I've ever seen, guys. from Dave Portnoy. I blame my XRP guy who texted me out of the blue to say he didn't like it as much anymore. Right. So previously, July 17th, I sold my XRP 2 weeks ago. No further comments at this time. Okay, this was hilarious. But here's round two. Here's part two. It gets even more funny, guys. I can't. I can. Okay, let's watch this. But I'm telling you, here's a special message to this person. I barely know anything about him anyway, but just buy XRP. I know you're going to have less XRP because you sold it at 2 something, and it did pump a lot. Right? By the way, he said as soon as he sold it, it pumped. That's how retail is, guys. Right? They time it specifically, but again, humans cannot control that. Who's doing it? It's AI, right? It's an algorithm that runs, that takes control of our emotions. Right, in trading, this is why they told everyone to just hold on for dear life, but he didn't listen. Right, this isn't financial advice either. Please like today's video. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so when he sold XRP, it was at 280 or something. I don't know, 260, but it pumped. Right, if he buys right now, he's gonna have less XRP, but at least he's in, and it's gonna keep going higher. So you may as well just jump back in, play. This has to be the funniest video ever.
So anyways, XRP. I had, I think, close to $3 million of XRP. And it was hovering. XRP was going from like 210 to 240, back to 210, back to 240. Fine. I wasn't going to sell it. I was going to diamond hands it. But the guy who originally was like, get involved in XRP, and the reason I looked at it, sends me a text out of the blue. And I don't talk to this guy a lot. And he knows who he is.
That's the devil. He just called you.
He knows who he is. And he's like, hey, not good news that Circle is going to do what XRP is doing. I don't even really know what he's talking about. I'm like, so you're saying sell XRP? He's like, I certainly don't like it that much anymore.
That's insane. So they dropped Circle. So I don't even know. Actually, I don't even know what he's talking about here. But supposedly, Circle was trying to do something like XRP, right? What XRP was doing. And then he's like, oh, I should just sell, right? Because there's no point of holding XRP. But that wasn't the case, because now look what happens here, because it gets even more funny.
Or as much as I did. So in XRP, it's going 240 to 210, 240 to 210. When it went back up to around 240, I'm like, all right, I know this guy doesn't like it anymore. I'm just going to get out. No sooner did I sell it, the thing went parabolic.
Exactly. So they timed somehow they timed that news, which was supposed to be bearish for XRP. But if you're in the XRP community, you know that wasn't the case, right? Because you know what XRP truly is about, and there's differences and similarities to different things, guys, to different assets. But they timed this specifically at 240, and then right after he sold, right? And I'm guessing if he did it, obviously others did too, who are not really paying attention, and then they just blasted through the roof. They just skyrocketed XRP at that point, right? If you just look at the charts, this is why you hold, guys. That's it.
It's like 350. I blinked. It made me sick to my stomach. Sick to my stomach. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then the guy was like, well, I didn't sell it. Well, then why did you? He's like, I hold things for 5 years. Well, why did you text me out of the...
The guy who texted him didn't even sell his XRP. Guys, I'm done. I'm sorry. I have to laugh because it's just...
I don't like it.
I don't like seeing people like, you know, having their own downfall moment, because I definitely did, guys. But it's just, I don't know what else to say, right? The guy texted him saying to sell because I certainly don't like it. But then he's like, oh, did you sell? Dave was like to him, oh, did you sell your XRP? He was like, no, because I hold things for 5 years. What?
Why did you text me out of the blue being like, I don't like it? Just, I just put it, I put it away. I wasn't even thinking about it. I mean, I'm still doing good in obviously Bitcoin and ETH, but that hurt.
Okay,
so anyway.
Okay, that's good, guys, right? He's still on it. He's still doing good on Bitcoin and ETH, so that's gonna recover him easily, because ETH is just mooning, right? ETH is gonna create a new all-time high here very shortly, and it's gonna go demonic, so he's good to go. So that's why it's not that bad, guys. Okay, if you think I'm just laughing and whatever, but yeah, I mean he needs to make more videos about XRP. That's all I gotta say, guys. But I'm not trying to like put him down, right? The thing is, actually, I'm trying to encourage him here. He could literally buy it at this level. In the weeks to come, XRP will be all the way up there, right? So he missed out. He sold at 240, right? And this could even be to you for a 50% pump. If he even bought at this level, which is an all-time high, but to be honest, I would wait for a pullback, right? I would just wait for a pullback at this point. I mean, you could just buy, I don't even know, you do you, but if you even were to buy at this level, another 50% pump, so it'll have to get to 550 for you to like really make that profit, guys, right? And I don't think he lost any money on XRP. That's the thing. I don't think he lost any money on XRP. He sold off, right? Because he's like, he did some bad news, but whatever. I don't think he lost any money on XRP. So even if he were to buy from here to 50% pump, right, you'll still make it back, because XRP is definitely going to $5.50, right? So it's easy. That's all I'm saying. Not financial advice though. So my message to him would be, yeah, wait for a pullback, but as soon as you see that pullback, jump in. Not financial advice. XRP breaking out soon, $4 and $4 to $4.50 next, right? Look at that, just bullish continuation patterns coming up, guys. This is insane. It's not stopping. Why? Because exchanges are on a rampage again. Upbits, South Korean exchange, very high volumes here, right? Look at the net outflow, guys. Past 7 days. Wait, that's I think a little bit wrong. But again, money is definitely pouring in, right? Let's see here. Oh, look at that. So on the XRP spot, remember we talked about this chart, right? When we see these spikes, that's where XRP really goes ballistic. We had some the past couple weeks, right? Up to $100 million clips inflowing into XRP. That's why we've seen it. And right now it's just a little bit in the red, but it's probably that next spike up. This is very unpredictable, by the way, right? This chart of how money will be flowing in. That's why you have to look at indicators, not this chart. But when you see this next spike up, which will be coming up soon, this green spike, and that next leg higher will be imminent. Now, breaking, no liquidity cluster forming on XRP as well, right? I'm telling you, this isn't financial advice, but do not short XRP. I repeat, this is literally a PSA to everyone. Do not. First of all, don't even trade, but don't. Second of all, this is max warning. Do not short. Don't short. No. Right? Don't short XRP at all, because it's just going to keep moving up, guys. From Crypto, our XRP trade reaches new highs. Wow. Amazing. Now, XRP might surprise a lot of people. Highest weekly close ever. Looks like it's just the beginning, right? Again, previously when that happened, right? So the previous high, so XRP took his previous high, right? Then held it as support. That's what came up next, guys. XRP took his previous high. It held it as support. Is that what's up next, right? It went from 60 cents to $2 and change, but more so 3.30 here, guys, right? Yeah, things may get parabolic here. The next XRP price target, where is it at? $4.50. Exactly how it connects to this chart, right? Look at this, so beautiful. There's another target as well. XRP hits target $6 after breaking out of a triangle, which is all the way at this Fibonacci level, guys, right? Due to this pattern right here. Oh wow, right? If you take the full length of the pattern, you guys can see, the target is $6, right? So that's where it's going to most definitely. That's what I'm saying. As soon as you see a pullback, just buy in, right? The larger the pullback, the better actually. If you're trying to get in, but again, if you see a pullback, just buy in. Not beneath your vice. Next stop, $5.40 for XRP, right? So all these targets are around that like half $10 region, guys, right? Half double digits. And then Everything Blockchain Inc. just added XRP to its digital assets treasury. CEO says XRP is a foundational asset with asymmetric upside. Survive cycles, beat the SEC global utility plus legal clarity. Look at that. I told you guys, right? We're going to see more people having XRP adding XRP to its treasury. The same thing with Bitcoin, right? To its company's balance sheets. Same thing is going to reoccur with XRP, but with XRP, you don't need much money to move it up, so it's going to get diabolical. Now, when each of us, let us prepare. Moon season has occurred. What is that? So, see ya.